Alright, let's save all the changes, and then click Start to test our project. Now, go to the server settings page. And we'll have a beautifully designed page like this. Let's test if the program can resize responsively, similar to the history page. Try clicking Maximize. It works well, because we copied all controls from the Line Notify settings page, where appropriate properties were already set. Now, try Restore to return the window back to its initial size. Works fine as well. We might need several tests here. One crucial point to remember is setting the use system password char property for password text box. Here, we need to set it to true using code. When the program opens, the text should display as password symbols. Next, let's check the example from token text box on the Line Notify settings page. We can show or hide text as password format by clicking there. However, we haven't set this property for password text box yet. We'll write the code for it later. Now, let's go to the form, right-click in the empty space, and select View Code. Next, let's search for a command by pressing Ctrl and F simultaneously. A search box will appear. Search for the term Initialize component. I'll move the Properties window down for now since it's blocking our code. Type the search term Initialize component again. Normally, when Visual Studio finds the command we're looking for, it jumps to that line automatically. If the search doesn't find anything, we might need to change the search scope from the drop-down menu. In this case, are we searching in the current project? Change it to current document instead. Now, test the search again. Can you see it? If Visual Studio finds the typed word, it will automatically focus on that line. I'll move the Properties window to the right. Next, let's write code to set properties for text boxes. Type the command anywhere within the curly braces. Notice the line public print crcode barcode below the Initialize component method. This is where we can set properties for all the form and controls. I'll scroll down, and I'll type the command here as an example. Start by typing the text box name. The command we'll use here is password text box dot use system password char equals true. This is how we write code to set properties instead of using the properties window. The reason is, as I mentioned earlier, it's not working properly. I'll show you in the properties window. To recap, if we set the use system password char property to true through the properties window, it won't work. This applies only to some properties. Therefore, we need to use code to achieve this. Once done, save all changes and test the project by clicking Start.